Gemea, yes. Lots of blossoms. Whatever is left after the rain and wind. These are weeping cherries. They're slightly lagging, but this is the first cherry that was blooming. It's already green. Oh, actually, there are cherries growing already. Look, that was quick. See that? Thousands of cherries here. Hiding. Medgard, welcome. It's been a very fun cherry season. It's over now, I think, but some other cherries are blooming. See, these are the ones that just finished. They still have some blossoms. Yesterday was a very windy day, so most of the stuff flew away. Oh, you saw the total eclipse. How was it? How did you like it? Very quick, yes, it's always like that. I saw the total eclipse here once. It was really cool. Quite a nice experience. It was great. I saw the one in 2000. Oh, two! Lucky you. Yeah, like when it's total, it's so dark. I hear the birds stopped singing. I think it was more than 10 years ago. Oh, this cherry is great. It's a weeping cherry. Wow. This is not a cherry, this is something else. Birds were going crazy too. Oh, really? That's what I heard on the news. Birds were crazy. But here the birds got quiet. Everything got quiet. Oh, helicopter is landing. This tree is full of blossoms. So beautiful. This one is not 100% bloom yet. Lucky. So many species of these cherries, not all of them are blooming at the same time. Evening songs and then started flying faster and stuff. Oh, wow. That's interesting. No animal reactions in New York City. Yeah, I mean, the whole eclipse happens so quickly, you don't notice, right? It's like, a few minutes and it's already done. Oh, look at these bunches, so beautiful. Great. It was so green here already. 2017, it was August, so we got to hear crickets. Oh, yeah. I guess each season is different. I don't remember when I saw it. I think it was maybe late spring. I must show you my carnivorous plants. The Drosera plants are growing. The first transplanted ones, I transplanted first batch, and they are doing the best. They're the biggest. And then there's a second transplant. They are kind of lagging. I just wonder if I should feed them. I guess I should feed them. But the ones I fed, the original batch, it got all moldy. But because it was maybe because I was pouring water on top. Now I'm trying to pour the water under, into the little tray. These are also nice cherries. Let's go see here. There's a whole tunnel of cherries, and I think they're still okay after yesterday, although there's so many petals down on the ground. I feed them protein, anything. You can give them your finger if you want. No, just kidding. I had some fish food for ants, and wow, this is actually not bad here. Look at this, beautiful. All the petals are on the ground too, but some are still in the air and the trees. Anything that has got proteins, like you could catch them flies even if you wanted. It's beautiful. It's one of those roads that goes over 1 kilometer with all cherries. So maybe, I don't know, I have to see what else do I have for the ants to feed them. There's something with protein. I could maybe do a slurry of a mealworm and try feeding them that. Ants love it though. Mealworms, oh my gosh. Once you feed them, they start producing so many eggs. It's amazing. Cars. Cool, what is that? BMW. Yeah, the street is hard to take a picture of. Because discovered a Polish singer from the 90s, Basia. Oh, Basia Kowalska. Literally speaking, I think it's like Barbara Smith, but I think Basia is short of Barbara in Polish. And I think it's gotta be her. Yeah, I never liked her, but it was the time when I left to Canada, emigrated, and I never had any contact much. Then I figured out, oh, she got popular. We peek out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful view. I remember when I was in the library in Canada, there were her CDs in there. Maybe if your library still does some music, maybe she's there somewhere. I remember her songs in the 90s, but haven't heard it again until recently in the grocery store. Oh, she's now a muzak in the grocery store, you say? Yeah. Oh, are you watching Star Trek? I like Star Trek Discovery. I'm quite impressed of how the lighting is done and what furniture they use. It's so nice, so comfy looking. Star Trek is the future. I'm watching Star Trek. Oh, I started to watch Shogun. Did you know they made a new Shogun? It's not the old one with Richard Chamberlain. It's the new one. It's pretty cool. Couple of episodes. Yeah, I think there are only 2 or 3. But Shogun, put it on your list. Good ratings, and yeah, it's American drama, and it's pretty interestingly done because they have American Japanese and maybe Japanese actors. Their Japanese is pretty good, but they're speaking this old Japanese, you know, like old Shakespearean English, that kind of language, which is hard to understand. What's Shogun about? Okay, so there's this English guy. I think he was a captain of the ship. And, you know, Japan, this is like 1600s or before that. So he got shipwrecked in Japan, and Japan is like close to the outside of the world. So he got shipwrecked and picked up by locals. Finally, the Tokugawa shogun took interest in him, and they became friends. And then he received a title of a samurai. So, oh, that's a huge buzz there. You know, after Shogun built the Tokyo Edo castle here, he received his fief just south of here. It's in today's Yokosuka city, and his name was Williams Adams. But he also got a Japanese name, and he is known by Miura Anjin. And Miura is actually where his fief is. So he's the Anjin of Miura. There's actually, you know, if you go south of here, there's a whole Miura Peninsula. And yeah, the village is still there. It's kind of like a suburb of Yokosuka. But if you keep on climbing, there are kind of tiny mountains, hills kind of, you know. If you keep on climbing there, at the top of one, there is a burial mound with his gravestone and his wife. So it's pretty amazing. Also, I think there's a marker stone somewhere in Tokyo where his residence used to stand. Like, you know, the old Edo Tokyo. And today, almost nothing is left. You know, just office buildings. So he's been really, really innovative because at that time Japan didn't know, you know, much about ship making, building, and he was the one who actually taught the technique to make better ships that could withstand, you know, better weather, storms. So he eventually started business and started trading with outside of Japan. It's a true story, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. There's a grave. I even scoped the grave a few times. I don't remember if you saw it or not. What is that? The JAXA helicopter? This could be a space agency's helicopter. Oh, it just landed. They are refueling it. And also, okay, so he was married in England, but he never came back to England. So he was kind of held hostage. Japan, didn't allow anybody from outside of Japan to enter here. I think only Portuguese had one tiny islet where they were allowed to trade. And he opened the trade. I don't know with whom anymore. Maybe English, maybe some European countries. And he also had a wife in Japan, second wife. And he also had kids. But it's been so long ago, nobody knows, I mean, who his family was here in Japan. It's crazy. Who plays the leader? Oh, completely new actor, so I don't remember his name. I don't remember. But I think, it's really cool to see. I mean, it's, historical fiction, not everything is 100%, but it's still fun to watch it. And, even me knowing all the Japanese things, I kind of approve of that. It's pretty accurate. Look at all these cherries over there, whole wide street. I'm really surprised how they got English actors speaking such a good Japanese. They must be bilingual. And I bet there are also Japanese actors in there because I don't know anybody. So but it's so much fun to see like old Japan. Yeah, give it a try, see how you like it. Miura Anjin. And do you guys know this place where his village used to be? It's still called after his name. It's been maybe 400 something years. You go down there and yeah, it says Anjinzuka, Anjin Station or something like that. There's a train station going from Yokohama to Yokosuka, and I think one of the stations is called after him. So he had, he was carrying the sword, samurai swords with him at that time. Is it closed caption? It's all in English. I mean, when they speak Japanese, it's closed captions, of course, because it's, I think it's in Netflix. Don't know which production that is. Yeah. It almost makes me think to watch the old one. I watched the old one long time ago. It was on TV still with Richard Chamberlain. Is that guy dead? It's been so long. He's gonna be dead, I think. But even in the old one, they had some Japanese actors, but maybe they were American. It was American. Was it American production or was it British? I don't even remember. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Maybe I should swing by there. See this cherries. But I guess if you like being a tourist in Japan, I think you will enjoy that kind of movie. Japan from 400 years ago. See how the high class lived and see how poor the other people were, Oh, these cherries look wonderful. It's a whole street of them. You can even see some of the cherries far out, but maybe that's too dark. See that? Those light bushes down there? Those are big trees, and those are cherries. Helicopter. And the street. Oh, there's the World War II hangar. And more cherries. That's a nice weather. Yesterday it was so rainy. I'm surprised there are already cherry fruits on that tree that we just saw before. Incredible. When I was at the cemetery to see the cherries, there were the parrots, parakeets hanging on the tree. I see all these grannies, they're like 80 years old, going for a walk to see the, to see the sunny day and some of the cherry trees. And here's someone taking photos of nature. Parakeets, yeah, like green parrots. Quite of a large size, larger than a hand. Almost the size of a crow, but a little smaller. Birds eat them before they ripen. No, they eat them when they ripen. I think last year I saw these parakeets munching on these cherries that actually produce fruits. So when they ripen, yeah, it's a party time. Pigeons are hanging there. I would eat them, but they're so small. I can smell the cherries from here. Oh, what a nice smell. It's very rare to be able to smell. The fragrance really disappears quickly after the flowers open. These parakeets are, you can only notice them by their call. It's just a weird, strange screech. Weird screech. And it's there are more older people here. Never seen them ripe, so I thought they might eat them quickly. When they're unripe, they're hard to eat. But when they ripen, they can be snapped off easily. Yeah. But the birds also love to cut the flowers, the ones that, like the cherries and azalea, because they are sweet at the base of it. There we go. blossoms right here. I didn't know they survived this long. Yesterday there were puddles of like pink and white everywhere. But still there's so much. Look at that. The trees over there are, yeah, shredded a little bit. Still some flowers remain. Ah. And today isn't cold. 14 degrees Celsius is so perfect. I love it. I love it. Before it was 21. It was just so hard to even, run or do anything. Look at these wild, what are they called? I think we call them sapphires in Polish. Szafirki. And this is also, they smell nicely. Nice. I have little bulbs of these in my garden. Anyway, I gotta get going, everyone. We saw some sakura today, which is lucky, I guess. We had a sour cherry tree in our yard when I was a kid. Oh yeah, those are the best when you can climb up and eat all the sour cherries you can. I remember those times. Yummy things. Or you can make compotes, drinks out of it. Wow. I love to drink those later. Take care, Medgrad. Thank you for popping in. And Genmea. Have a nice afternoon, guys. And see you again. Bye for now. Scoping down.